All right, we're back here with Nick and Mike. We just finished the podcast that I was going to publish in a couple of days with Nick, but new developments have occurred. Charlie Kirk was just assassinated, not just killed, not just murdered. He was assassinated. He was targeted by someone who knew how to shoot a gun from about, they estimate, 200 yards away. So
Wow.
that's what they're saying. It was about 200 yards. They're saying he was in a building overlooking the what do they call it? The quadrangle where he was speaking.
Okay.
Anyway, Nick and I were just talking about how terrible this was, and Nick, you were saying we should have expected this, or
I think we should probably expect anything at any time. We should expect. If I go to a ball game, I should expect something to happen there. I should expect when I go to a store, something might happen there. But
yeah,
I can't live my life like that. I can't do it.
No.
It doesn't make sense. Well,
this is why everybody should carry.
Well, there's a lot to be said about that.
Yeah.
The thing is, I don't think everybody should carry. I think those people that feel comfortable and qualified and are willing to put the time in should carry.
Yes, people who want to defend themselves and their families should carry, and who are willing to do so should carry. I would have no qualms about using a firearm in defense of any of my family, friends, or myself.
Sure. Yeah.
And the thing is, if you're not going to let men carry, at least let women carry.
True.
Yeah.
Unless they're Karens.
Yeah. You can't make choices.
No, I can't. No, we can't discriminate against two. The Constitution says we Americans all have a right to carry.
Right.
And by Americans, I mean Americans who are citizens of this country, who love this country, and who obey its Constitution and laws.
Right.
Not people who are born here, but they want to put us under a different system of laws or whatever.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking about illegals either.
Right.
They have no rights.
No, not
as
at
far
all.
as I'm concerned.
No, so when I called Mike initially, it was, I was sure that both you and he knew about what happened, and I was at the time. I think I was getting information that we didn't know if he was dead yet or not, but Trump made the announcement that he did in fact die.
Yeah, actually, the TV station he had a show on made the announcement, and then right after they said that Trump had put out a truth
social,
about it.
This is the kind of thing that really makes me sick to my stomach. And actually, when I heard this and I got the reports about it, I actually was sick to my stomach because I just, this stuff is just, it overwhelms me. He was, to me, he was one of the greatest educators I think that ever lived. Because
he was a man of peace. He opened dialogue with the other side.
Absolutely.
He would let them speak, not interrupt, and then respond.
He absolutely did that. And, that is so important, because to have a forum like that where you can do that, it's very rare, where people who have a platform don't just go one way. He was able to listen to people and then, talk about their views and his views. But what he did is he educated a group of young people, millions of young people, who
that's why they assassinated him. He was too effective. Right.
But otherwise, these people would not know half the stuff that they knew because of him. He was, he was that great. And the young
he would go out on college campuses despite threats and everything.
That's why he gave those people a voice. Although they all have voices, he gave them a platform where they can, and he could teach them, and they can learn from him. And then they can intelligently debate with other people. And that, to me, is an amazing thing. I give.
Well, he did help me
Yeah.
strengthen my Christian side.
Yeah.
It's you know what bothers me the most though, the left wing media, the New York Times, the MSNBC,
Right.
CNN. They are first off, they're trying to blame it on guns and trying to call for more gun control. Secondly, they are in a way blaming Charlie for his own assassination,
Right.
ignoring the fact that they have been calling us Hitler and Hitler acolytes
Even
and
Jan
so forth for
Sixers.
years now.
They're
Yeah.
even blaming Jan Sixers.
Really.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
Jan Sixers, yeah, the only insurrection in the world where you thought you were going to take over a country by parading between the velvet ropes
Right.
in a government building.
Yeah.
One building, no guns.
Oh, there
Okay.
was a gun. The one that shot Babbitt.
Well, the one that shot Babbitt, and now that piece of shit who shot Babbitt. There's a Democrat from where was it? I told you, Mike. Some
remember.
Democrat. I forget where he's from. I think North Carolina. He wants to block Ashley Babbitt from getting military
Oh,
honors.
that's right.
Okay.
A
I hope he and his whole family are accosted by a gang of Muslim illegals on the street one night.
Yeah.
With nary a cop in sight.
Right. And they have no recourse after that. Yep.
That's right.
Yeah.
I called Nick up and to complete my conversation with him that we had earlier, and I told him a story about an incident that happened just a few minutes ago when I was making my supper. I needed a new. I need to open a new bottle for my salad dressing, and the normal procedure is I give it an attempt. It doesn't open, so I go ahead and I get this plier, and it opens. Then I can go ahead and open it up. Well, I went ahead and I gave it an attempt. Of course, it didn't open up, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, I said, "This is for Charlie," and I gave it everything I had, and I popped it open. So my suggestion is, in the future, whenever you reach a job or something comes along, and it looks like you might not make it, try it for Charlie.
This replaces the old win one for the Gipper.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's right. Yep.
And I know Mike is not really making a joke of this. He's kind of half serious here.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
More than half serious.
Yeah.
Well,
Absolutely.
I was
Not to belittle what just happened.
Yeah.
That's why.
right. Well, anyway, I'm offering that to the people, and I'm probably going to make my own little video and put it on YouTube as well, because I think that's my way of saying thank you, Charlie.
Yeah.
Okay.
Keeping you alive, and being inspired by you, that when things get really tough, we can do it for you.
Now, I don't know personally. I don't know that much about Charlie in his personal life. Was he a military guy? Was he in the military?
I
He
don't
was
think he was
32
in
years
the.
old.
He started his organization Turning Point when he was 18.
I know. Yeah.
He was
that I
still
know.
in school, I think.
Yeah.
He was married. He had his
Two
his
kids, I
widow
think.
was a very beautiful woman.
Yeah.
He had
Yes.
2 kids, a boy and a
They're
girl.
both very young, though.
Right.
They're very
Yeah.
young.
He would have been 32 this year.
Right.
So he didn't even reach that age.
No, and that's I think it's just a great loss for the American people. I think it's a
Oh,
great
it is.
it's
It
a
is.
great loss,
Not just for our side.
especially for the young people. Maybe not so much just the young people. Maybe it's even a greater loss for us because we finally had somebody who we could depend on to speak what we feel and teach that and teach the younger people. And I think
Well,
that's what he did.
yeah, and I think a lot of those younger people who are following him, who are part of this movement of his Turning Point, I think they're going to. I hope it galvanizes them.
Yeah.
And makes them even stronger in whatever struggle they were preparing to face.
Me too.
I saw one guy come in and do a short video saying, "So we're supposed to just shut up. We're just supposed to either shut up or die. Is that it?"
No.
That's what they're trying to.
We have to raise our.
That's what the left does, is intimidate.
Yeah. We have to raise our voices louder when something like this happens. That's what
this is another crazy
more than just talk too.
Yeah.
I've seen some videos since Irina was killed on the train. By the way, her name is Zarutska.
Yeah.
Michael was correct at that part. We checked it after the show.
Okay.
I'm glad you brought her up because I wanted to bring something else up. How do you spell Charlotte, South Carolina? Charlet?
Otte.
Okay, so Charlie, Charly. So the first 5 letters of both of those is Charl. And they're both 2 beautiful people murdered. I don't know why I noticed that, but it may mean nothing, but it just, because I guess today I told you about Irina and how it affected me.
Yep.
And I went into greater detail with Roy. And the thing is that, and then we have Charlie Kirk here.
Excuse me a second. Cash Patel came out 10 minutes ago, said they have the cocksucker in custody. That's what my friend Tom was telling me.
Okay, good.
Well, you know what? If he wasn't already, he will be soon.
Yeah.
I hope so. Yeah. Oh, no. Now we have an FBI that is really going to pursue this.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He's in custody, huh?
I hope so.
Well, that's a good thing.
Well, the thing is,
anyway, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, that's
sorry.
good.
No, that's okay. It was just a strange observation I made that the first 5 letters of Charlie, first 5 letters of Charlotte, are the same.
That's pretty interesting, though.
Yeah, it connects to the first 5 letters of charlatan, which is what that asshole Schumer is. He's calling for prayers and so forth. That piece of shit.
I'm so tired of every time there's a school shooting or this or that. I'm so tired of the politicians saying, "Yeah, we're in our thoughts and prayers." I am so friggin' sick of that phrase. You don't know.
Right.
Because it means nothing. It's just words to them. It doesn't mean a damn thing.
Yeah, it's a facade.
Yes.
It's something that the politicians feel is necessary to say in order to cover their ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have to open their mouths and say something. They have to get a sound bite in there.
If you're sincerely in somebody's thoughts and prayers, you don't have to say it. Yeah.
The thing is that, I don't know, this idea of Irina and Charlie, they're together now, and, maybe they can help each other out.
Yeah.
So I don't know where that's coming from. I'm sorry.
No.
It's just, sometimes I think weird.
I don't know. I'm just so pissed off that they're trying to blame the guns and so forth, and instead of blaming
it's the will that kills people.
Yeah. Evil.
Do so.
Evil.
Yeah, evil.
Evil is our enemy.
Yeah, right.
And we've been in a battle against evil for a long time, and nobody wants to recognize it.
Right.
No, but the thing is that if this guy did a 200-yard shot, okay, and he hit Charlie, okay, which explains a lot. Had a big setup. Yeah. So
it was planned. This was not a random shooting.
No, not at all.
Okay.
This was also not a guy who went there agitated and wasn't sure whether or not he's going to do it or not. That requires setup.
This was carefully planned, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah, there's talk about it being a conspiracy in the true meaning of the word.
Yeah.
And the other thing is that we have to ask the question, are these deaths being used to distract us for something bigger?
Possibly.
Because that's what the left does too.
I just don't know.
I don't know what could be bigger than the loss of Charlie Kirk.
Right.
But yeah, there's always something bigger.
Yeah.
But
yeah. We don't know what tomorrow's
Well,
going to
you're
bring.
right. We are easily distracted by anything,
Yeah.
and it takes away our attention away from whatever else it is they're doing.
Yeah. You know,
You know,
anything can happen tomorrow. We won't know. It's just going to happen, and we'll be surprised again. And
Yeah.
we'll say,
well,
why does
it could be
stuff like
something
this
as
happen?
simple as. I'm sorry.
No, go
Go ahead.
No.
No, it could be something as simple as them putting something in some bill that Congress is going to vote on, where nobody hears about it, nobody knows
Right.
it because
You
they're
don't know
too
about it.
distracted with the news of Charlie Kirk's death.
Yeah.
But the thing is that these incidences strengthen Republican resolve.
Yeah.
Conservative
I
resolve.
hope so.
Yeah.
I'm sick and tired of just talk, and accepting. Oh yeah, we'll we just keep taking a step back. How far are you going to let yourself get poked and pushed back
Right.
before you start pushing back?
Yeah. Or fall off the
And they
cliff.
don't know that they are poking the lion.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So
So
they're going to be the one. They want chaos. They want war and so forth. I mean, I've seen ever since Irina was killed. I've seen some young black people calling for mass killing of whites.
mhm.
All right, and there was and then rejoicing basically in her death and
Yeah.
saying that they should do it more often and so forth.
Ridiculous.
Well,
I mean,
somebody actually began
nobody wants a race war, and if we have a race war, it's going to end worse for them than for us.
Yeah.
I talk to black people all the time in Pensy, and the fact of the matter is, every time I talk to them, they're like buddies. So the thing
Most
is,
black people are like us. They are Americans. They don't like this shit. You have this element in our country that is very anti-white, anti-American.
Right.
But most blacks are patriotic.
Mm-hmm.
Not that I know.
I don't think it's so much about a racist element in the country. I think it's about people race baiting to create a distraction, to create discord, so this way they can crack us in half.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, divide us and we're easily conquered.
Obama started it.
No,
Yeah.
I know.
No.
And people now blame Trump because everybody's fighting with each other. You got to look a little deeper into that. It's not about that.
Oh my God! Coming from
I
you,
mean, Nixon in the
I know.
60s, we all remember how it was years ago. I mean, I think that up until the time of Obama, race relations had gotten so good.
Yeah.
And then Obama came along and totally destroyed them again.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And that was
Yep.
purposeful.
Yep. But
He's a communist besides being a closet Muslim and a closet faggot, too.
Right. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, you go ahead.
Yeah, years ago when I lived in New York, so David Dinkins was running for mayor. So I thought at that stage of my life, I thought, maybe we need a black mayor. Maybe things would be better. Boy,
Yep.
I never listened to myself after that.
Well, I felt the same way
That's
about
it.
Obama.
Yeah.
I voted for Obama because
That's
I
it.
said, let's see what a black man to do. Oh,
That's what a lot of people did. They voted for Obama, knowing that he was a socialist anyway at
Right.
heart.
Yeah.
I knew that when he had the conversation with Joe the plumber.
Sure.
Said, no, I want to take what you got and give and distribute it to other people.
Right.
Hey, fuck that.
That said everything right there.
What I'm suggesting a moment of silence for Charlie.
Okay.
Wow. Can you feel that sadness?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yep. It hits deep.
Excuse me.
God, I thought he'd never leave.
They're coming for him.
I think they're going down further into the complex.
All right.
It's not my building, thank goodness.
So they're not coming for you then.
No, not right now. Anyway.
All right.
Phase 2.
Well.
Yeah, but yep. Wow.
Yeah.
So everybody here is hurting, and I And the funny thing is, I didn't realize how much I liked him until today.
Yeah.
I kind of took him for granted.
I did too.
Yeah, that's it. He was always there.
Yeah. I would watch him and applaud him and think, wow, it's a wonderful thing this guy's doing. And I never thought of a time where he wouldn't be doing it.
Yeah, he was so vital.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, I saw him 2 weeks ago when he was in Oxford. He destroyed those leftists there. Completely destroyed them.
Yeah.
And not in a vicious manner.
No,
he
never
just
did anything in a
pointed
vicious
out,
manner.
their foolishness.
Yeah. He never did any, there was never any personal attacks with him. He went right to the heart of the problem, and he never viciously attacked anybody. So
Yeah, no, he would attack their idea.
Yeah, right.
But he would let them,
but not
he
personal.
would let them explain their idea first, then he would counter.
Right. Yep. But it was never personal with him, you know?
No,
it was on the
he never
battlefield of
insulted
ideas.
people.
Yeah.
Oh, I saw some people reveling in it. I saw some young white guy dancing around. Some stupid girl with piercings on her nose and cheeks and stuff, and a fat slob.
Yeah.
Saying how she was happy that and she was going to dance and so forth, and she does a stupid dance and yay about his having been shot.
Those are ignorant
and
people.
She didn't even know if he was dead or not yet.
Yeah, those are ignorant people that we can't do anything about, really.
Yeah, this is a demonic possession.
Yeah.
When you start normalizing murder, because taking a life that serves no purpose other than personal pleasure is sick.
Yeah.
And so.
Well, I don't think it was personal. No, well, the reveling in it, yes. I'm sorry. I thought you were talking about the assassin himself. I don't think the assassin.
We don't know what his motivation was, whether it was personal or whether it was just simply paid.
Yeah.
I think there are powers behind whoever it was.
Yeah, are there others involved in this?
Him.
You know, hard to say.
Somebody enabled him.
Yep.
Okay. And now they're going to be blaming the assault rifles and this and that. Come on, you forget that when we were in school. I don't know about you, Nick.
Yeah.
But when I was in school, we had a rifle club at the prep.
Right. Yeah.
And I used to see kids bring their rifles in twice a week.
Yeah.
In a bag.
We had
twice a week they were carrying rifles into the high school. We never had one single shooting in the country.
Yeah. Back then,
and schools all over had rifle clubs.
Right. See now, and it goes back to how we were back then, how things were back then, how the mindset was back then, how we were taught back then. People who were responsible parents, you know, yeah, not all parents were great. I understand that, but my dad used to take us every Sunday. We had a thing in town called the Sportsman's Club, and we would go, and it was about fishing and hunting and all that kind of stuff. I've never hunted. I don't believe in hunting. I never hunted, but I did fire guns. My grandparents had a 155-acre place up in Roscoe, New York.
Ooh, nice.
And I grew up there, and it was just wonderful. But and that's so I learned how to shoot guns. I learned how to drive there. We had a 47 Willys Jeep. We had this big open field. That's how I learned to drive. So it was great because it was a standard shift, and I learned to drive on standard, and I never had to worry about anything then. But yeah, it's just different now. Different.
Yeah.
Well, I did go hunting. I never took any game. I went out a number of times. And the thing is that in the process of hunting, I found it to be very zen. Because when you go for a walk in the woods, you're visiting it.
Mm-hmm.
And when you go hunting, you are part of the woods. And it opens up your senses.
Yeah.
In a way that I never experienced before, except through meditation. It's
my
really
dad
intense.
was a big hunter. He was a big deer hunter and pheasant and stuff like that. He used to go all the time. Later on in life, as I got older, he used to want me to go with him, and I said, "Dad, I can't do it." As much I would have loved to spend the time with him because I didn't see him very much then. I couldn't do it, But as the years went on, he never came home with a deer. I think he just stopped shooting. I think he just wanted to go for what you were just talking about, Mike,
The experience.
for that experience. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I kind of had a feeling I probably should have gone with him because I don't think he would have shot anything. But so I missed out on that. But he
If
did
you-
that exactly for what you just said, Mike.
If you want to experience that experience, you don't have to get a gun. What
Yeah.
you do is you go into an area that you know deer are, and you look for deer sign. It's not the hardest thing to find.
Right.
It's on the ground, and you stalk them and see how close you can get. That's how they trained us when I went to this one school.
Or
So-
take photos too. You shoot them with a
You can
camera.
do that, yeah.
Yeah.
That you can do that, but the thing is, just getting, let's say, within 25, 30 feet of them is amazing.
Well, we had again back in Roscoe. So we would all go up. All my uncles had 6 uncles. So my father's brothers would all go up with their kids, and we used to spend the whole summer there. And it was just great. But every night,
Nice.
my Uncle Larry, who never hunted, never picked up a gun, he was in the service and all that, but he never hunted deer or anything. He couldn't do it. So what he used to do, and later on in life, not too long before he passed away, we were talking about it, and he said, remember how we used to go hunting? We used to wait till dusk at night, and then we would get in the car, all of us, a couple of cars sometimes, with these big flashlights. And
Yeah.
we would go looking for these deer. This one guy had this property. His name was Petrusky, and he had this great property and open fields, and we would see 15, 20 deer a night. And we used to just watch them. And that gave me such joy, and it gave him joy. So
Right.
I
Right.
always consider hunting with a flashlight. That's the way we did it. So
Yeah, actually, that is an old trick where you go out with a flashlight
Yeah.
and you turn the flashlight on the animal, and if the light touches the animal, that's considered success.
yeah, well, we were very
Just
successful.
understand this: during mating season,
Yeah.
if you do that, and it's a buck,
Right.
and if he can charge you and kill you under the right.
Well, that's why we
Yeah.
stayed in the car, I guess. But I had 2 big, beautiful bucks across the street today, Mike, over in the house across the street.
Okay.
You had to see, I've never seen 2 bucks together like this. One was an 8-pointer. It was just beautiful.
Well, I know why those 2 bucks were there
Why?
because Trump's
Gay
tariffs
pride
are working.
Yes. So he gave me 2 bucks.
So over $7 trillion of foreign investment is coming into this country because of Trump.
Yep.
$7 trillion.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
It is.
So
Well,
the thing is, yeah. I don't know how much more we
Sorry,
can
I'm
say.
just responding to a thing here.
Yeah. So I'm thinking. I don't know. I'm thinking we're pretty much done, aren't we?
I think so. There's not a
Yeah.
whole lot more to say. We can reflect on it personally all we want, but it's number one. It's not going to bring Charlie back, but it's important to still reflect and to make sure that his legacy remains, and that
Do it for Charlie.
Yes.
yeah, that's right. So,
I got a text thread from somebody I know who's a cop.
uh-huh.
Okay. He said, "We're living in a sick fucking world. A true American died today because someone disagreed with his views. These motherless fucks on the left are going to get theirs in return." Then somebody else responded, "It's a shame, it really is." And then the cop said, "If you aren't yet, I suggest you get a carry permit and stay strapped." Then somebody else answered, "Not in this state. No stand your ground law. I'll be going to prison for life if I defend myself. Old school Louisville sluggers might carry concealed." And then the cop said, "Good luck. I lock my doors for the outsider's safety, not mine."
That's good.
Oh, and when the cops show up, there'll only be one side of the story to tell.
Right.
That friend of mine who is retired police captain, John Mazzio. He responded, according to the news, he just says, terrible tragedy.
There's really not much more to say after that. It's just, that's what it is. So,
well, gentlemen, it's been good talking again, but I hate the fact that it was because of what happened.
Me too, but I appreciate you having me on again to express. It helps me to get those feelings out of me, because I was feeling.
I guess it's like a steam valve, where you let off the pressure.
Yep.
We had to get together so this way we could do it for Charlie.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yep. Sounds good to me.
And I'm going to, as soon as this is processed, I'm publishing it right away.
Okay, good. Stay online.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Well,
thank you guys. Appreciate it.
Guys. We'll see you again next time.
Okay.
And we'll see you folks next time on The View from Here, Behind Enemy Lines.
God bless you all.